Hey, Guy. Well, Friday finally came here. Big July 4th weekend. What are you and the family up to? Guy must be having audio problems. All right, so I'm wait. We'll wait for Guy to come back. So look, let's talk about the week that was on as we head into certainly a really wonderful weekend for our nation, July 4th. But it was a weekend where ultimately nation divided as it relates to Facebook, right? So this is a story that although Facebook rallied 15% in 3 days to basically finish at all-time highs, the headlines today were the following. First of all, Procter and Gamble, the number one advertiser on the site, has said ultimately we will defer to whether a platform or social media. They're not really referring to Facebook, but whether they live up to our standards. Now that's a case where it puts the brand really in a position to be the arbiter of brand safety, and that's a term I think we've all started to get a lot more comfortable with this week and really understand what it means in the world of internet platforms. So Mark Zuckerberg, Sheryl Sandberg are meeting with the folks from Stop Hate Speech, and to the extent that there's a collective caucus that brings some positive headlines, that's great. Except for the fact that all week, Guy, Zuckerberg has basically held on to the same line that he has from the beginning, which is that not only are we not the arbiter of truth, but our principles are more important than our business relationships. What do you think about that, Guy? Okay, I guess let's keep moving. So the way I look at this is that this is a case where Facebook, and everybody talks about 2.3 billion on the platform, and they're impervious no matter what. Here's a couple things that are really important. I don't know that of the 2.3 billion on that platform, how many of those folks find the last 2 weeks to be a final nail in the coffin, or maybe they don't. But Facebook is a global platform, and the racial and social sensitivities are in a global cycle right now of focus, as they should be. I'm not so sure. We talk all about advertisers. How about users? How about folks that just want to turn it off? And I realize that Instagram is an really undervalued asset if we look at Facebook as the sum of the parts. But the big argument is that Facebook is a platform mostly for SMBs, right? Small and medium-sized businesses. Guy, I hope you're back. And we have a case where, and I want to ask you your view on this, because ultimately, does it matter that Verizon, then Unilever, then all the folks that followed into Coca-Cola and these iconic brands are pulling, when in fact it's really the small businesses? But guess what? They say apparently, a million small businesses, 2 million small businesses are going out of business, guys. So Guy must really be feeling like he's not himself today or something. I don't know. But I want to finish on this. A stock is worth what the market is willing to pay for it. And the way I've always looked at the multiple of Facebook is that it's traded at a discount relative to its mega cap peers, relative to its balance sheet, relative to essentially the sheer might and dominance it has over the online media, social media world. It is the social media investment largely, except for the fact that it's not trading at a multiple that it should. And I think the message is we closed the week during a very turbulent week for Facebook at effectively all-time highs. That should either make you very happy, Guy, or make you feel pretty nervous about what the next few weeks or few months could be. And again, he meets next week with some of the key caucus leaders, and ultimately a trip to Capitol Hill. Historically, has been a time to buy the stock. So look, man, I know Cat's got your tongue today. So I just want to wish you and your family a wonderful, wonderful and safe 4th of July. Before we go out, let's rank the top America songs, rock and roll America songs from history. Give me your top three. God, give me your top three. Come on. Come on. On the way out, just give me your top three. All right. All right. Here we go. Pink Houses, John Cougar Mellencamp. I realize, kind of a goofy song. I love it. And I happen to like Cougs, and I call him John Cougar. 2, Star Spangled Banner. Jimi Hendrix. Just watch that new Woodstock documentary, by the way. It's amazing. And I hate to, go bubblegum on this, but Born in the USA, listen to that song. Know Bruce Springsteen, know the kind of songwriting, and it's not really his fault that this became defensive listening in the 80s. So, guy, I'm probably going to look kind of stupid right now, but you know what? I bet you look kind of stupid too. I'm going to put on my do-rag, going to head off, have a great weekend with my family. I hope you all have a great weekend with your families, and we'll see you next week.
Have a good weekend.